And welcome to another episode of the Saviour Show. This is going to be the Saviour Show number 265, and this is going to be a gaming video. Now Gemini888 did a gaming video on why he hates video games. I can see why you do. But me, I am a huge gamer. I've been collecting games ever since I was a little kid, and it's just a hobby and passion of mine, much like wrestling and hockey and other sports. And speaking of hockey, the Rangers won tonight 4-3, and Rick Nash even scored. So I'm wearing my Rick Nash shirt when I bought it last year when I went to MSG versus the Capitals. But this is going to be a NES 2 top loader, which is the second model of the NES, the original NES. It's just a smaller system, and the original top loader did not have RF, but you can get them modded to have AV composite. And I do have one, and I'm going to show you to you in a minute, and the AV Famicom, which came out in 1993, the same year as the American top loader. Speaking of video games, somebody passed away in gaming, and it is Ralph Barr, the creator of the NES top loader, so rest in peace, Ralph Barr, and I want to do a moment of silence. Okay, so let's get into my comparison of the two systems. I have a Super Nintendo, I have an original Nintendo, but I just prefer the Model 2s because they are smaller, more compact. I'm going to show you the first model. Here you have the system. Very small system. You got the two controller ports here, and it says NES Nintendo Entertainment System. And I bought both systems on eBay. Just because I can't find them anywhere else, and I can't mod systems, so I don't know how to mod systems. Here in the back, you have your white, yellow, and red composite RCA jacks. And the only difference with the AV Famicom, the Japanese Famicom, I only have one Famicom cart, and that is Castlevania 3, which is a must-have because Castlevania 3, the American cart does not work with a converter. So yeah, here, so this is the rare NES top loader with AV out. You got your RF right here, channel 3, channel 4 select. That doesn't work anymore. It's just pointless to use, and is disabled. And you have your AC power supply, which you can use aftermarket or Nintendo, doesn't really matter. I've had a couple of Yobos, but they've blown up and don't work anymore. So very sleek, very compact system. You just have the hump here, right there. I don't know if you can see it, but right there is the hump. Here, I'm going to show you my AV Famicom. Right here has the 60 to 72 pin converter. I got this at Microgames, the converter at Microgames. One of my friends worked there. He got it for me for free. So that was a good deal, good pickup. So I will be doing Hell in a Cell unboxing tomorrow. I bought it off Amazon yesterday, so I should get it mailed tomorrow. Same controller ports like the original NES top loader, but on this one, you can't use the NES Zapper, and I'll show you to you in a minute. Here on the side, it's in Japanese. I can't read Japanese. Is the Famicom, the Japanese Lycon accessory port, and on the NES top loader you didn't have that. But here, what I like the most is you got the NES style multi-output, and this one is actually DC input. It doesn't have the number, but it doesn't really matter, and the number just doesn't work anymore to call Nintendo or to repair your Nintendo. But if you wanted an AV style output, you had to send in your RF top loader and get it replaced. But they came out in 1993 with this model, so it's a great system. You just stick in the converter like so. It's gray, matches the converter, has your power reset, same as you do in the original system. No LED light though on this on both consoles unless you have the original system. So you can find these at a flea market or pawn shop, anywhere, your local pawn shop, then you should get them because their systems, the older systems, are hard to come by now. And it's just something that I like to connect, or not connect, but to collect. Here is the only Famicom cart that I do have is Castlevania 3. It'll only work in the AV Famicom and the American version of Castlevania 3 will not work in the AV Famicom with the converter, unfortunately. So happy, the Rangers won 4-3 in overtime, got both points. Wanted to do a NES2 top loader and AV comparison video. So no wrestling talk in this video, unfortunately. I'm just kind of bored with wrestling at the moment, but I will watch. I still watch every week. Still got hockey until June, until the playoffs. So happy my Rangers won. That's my NES2 top loader comparison and AV Famicom comparison. Stay away from the clones like the FC Twin, the Generation Next, the Yobo FC game console, and get the official systems. They're just better and they last longer than the clones. So that's why I don't use clones. I stick to the original systems. I'm a purist. I have a lot of the accessories too. So I got the power pad. I don't have the power glove. I don't have Rob, but I got the light gun. And I used to have a 3D glasses with Rad Racer. You hit the select button. It came in 3D. So that was pretty cool. Cool idea. I just don't like seeing 3D movies. But rest in peace, Ralph Barr. He was 93, the father of video games, worked for Nintendo for many years, created the NES2. So that's all I have in this one. Another gaming video. Wanted to talk gaming for a while. That's all I have. Do my plugs. Bless the Fan, 79V1, Chris, Jeffrey Rose, the Iceman, the man with a plan, the man with the wrestling knowledge, the man with the inside truth. So go subscribe to his channel. I hope you stay, Jeff. Peter Gilmore and the Armada. Fuck the haters. Go Rangers. Simon Nagel, David Rivera, Gemini 888, and Andre Corbeil. So I hope to be on the TLC Google Plus Hangout, so let me know, and I will be on doing predictions too. So that's all I have in this one, my NES2 top loader, which is great system with AV out. I do have it, and AV Famicom. So both rare systems, both hard to find systems. If you can get both of them in good condition, I highly recommend you do. Like I said, I don't know how to mod systems, so there you have it. I bought it off eBay, both of them off eBay. Wanted to do a gaming video for a very long time. That's all I have in this one. I'm Wrestling Saviour. This is a Saviour Show number 265, and gaming is just another one of my passions. I'm more of an old school gamer. The only current system I do have is the Xbox 360. I'm not getting the Xbox One, don't really care for it, or PS4. So that's all I have for this one. I'm Wrestling Saviour. We'll be doing my WWE NXT Revolution pay-per-view predictions next, and my WWE TLC and pay-per-view review. So I'm out. Hope you have a good one. Peace.